Hello, my name is Maria, and I'm a vocal instructor for Melody Music Studios. Quick introduction of myself. First of all, music has been a big part of my life since a really early age, around 5 or 6 years old. My uncle, he was a singer himself, so he recognized the potential of my voice and also my love for music, so he quickly took me under his wing, helped develop my voice and strengthen it in terms of pitch and breath control. So if I had to mention the most inspirational person in my life, it was definitely my uncle who set me on this path of becoming a singer, and I'm very grateful for that. As I got older, of course, I listened to a huge variety of popular music, and in high school was part of the band and the choir. So I was learning from the greats of the time, from the 60s all the way to the 90s, and I was very satisfied with singing the popular music of the days. But when I decided that I wanted to pursue music in college, I was in for a big shock because they did not teach the popular music of the day. They insisted on you learning classical music and classical techniques. So it was a huge change for me because I had never sang classical music before and didn't even know if I could do it. But with the help of my instructors, their patience, and their expertise, I really started learning how to really use my voice. When you start learning that technique, that professional classical technique, it teaches you to control your voice in ways that you didn't think were possible. So you become the master of your voice instead of your voice mastering you, if that makes any sense. So I would have to say the most inspirational part of my life during this time was when I got the opportunity to perform with the Orlando Opera House, which is a professional opera house located in Orlando, Florida. And I was on this huge stage singing with these incredible singers, and I was blown away. It was the most inspirational, motivating moment of my life, and it really drove me to go further and further with my music. I went into graduate school. I became a graduate assistant, and I taught a little bit of music appreciation, which started really tugging at me to start teaching as well. So I started getting a hunger for that, and since then it's just grown more and more. I developed my own studio, and from there I haven't looked back. So being a part of music and singing it and performing it is one thing, but having that true love to want to share it with everybody, it definitely changes your life once you start really understanding what music is all about and how it is a universal language. So why I would be a great instructor, of course, being that I have that technical background and I do have that foundation in classical music, I do approach the voice in a very technical, basic, foundational way. I like to take the basics of breath control, pitch, posture, and take those fundamental music elements, and I like to build on those. So once you master those levels, you go into stylizing and ornamenting and really start focusing on how you're going to make your voice distinct and individual. So like I said, it builds on each other. And of course, with any instrument that you decide to play, because the voice is an instrument, you want to learn everything about it. And just because it's inside your body doesn't mean you should neglect understanding the mechanisms of it, because you have an entire instrument inside here. And the more you know about it and the more you know how things work, the easier these concepts become, because you can say till you're blue in the face, you need to sing on the breath. But until you really understand what singing on the breath is and you feel it physiologically inside your head and inside your inside your body, you're not going to understand it as much as you want to. So that's pretty much why I think I'm a good instructor, because I do approach it from those fundamental basics. Also, in terms of music, I love when my students come to me and say, I want to sing this, I want to sing that. Even if we find out over the course of time that it's not the right song for your voice, or it's too high or too low for you, I still love hearing those things, because my students and their wants and aspirations, the first thing I ask them, what do you want to do with your voice? Do you want to go to college? Do you want to perform? I want them to give me input on what they want to do with their voice, because in all actuality, when it comes to enjoying it, to truly be free with music, you have to be able to express it the way you want to express it. So when my students come to me and say, oh, do I really have to learn that classical piece? And I say yes, but give me something that you can also study, that you like to sing, so we can collaborate together and really start developing your voice how you want it to be. So I think that really takes my teaching to a whole nother level, because I'm not just stuck on classical music. I really love all varieties of music. So if you want to sing country, if you want to sing Christian contemporary, if you want to sing rock and roll punk, I am all for that. So I want to teach my students the best way to achieve that and the healthiest way to sing that. So I guess that's pretty much it. So again, my name is Maria. Thank you so much for considering me as a teacher, and have a great day.